Back to Revelation chapter 17, verse 10. And there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and one is, and the other is not yet come. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the eighth. In other words, it tells you in Daniel chapter 7 that there was a horn with little eyes. He would be the eighth. He would make eight. He would become a nation because he would take over. And it's the same thing I said in Ezekiel chapter and Revelation chapter 4, where the space shell went up upon the brink of the earth, the ground taken it this time. The man was not the navigator of this space shell. The Lamb was one driving because he was the one, he would be the one that took first. So he would be the eighth. Something is going to happen here according to this Bible prophecy. I don't know. And if is of the seven, is of the seven, is of the these. He is the CIA. He will reveal himself once all of this is gone and goes into perdition. He's the one that is going to use the nuclear weapon. He is the one. This vile person, when all he get all this him fighting start, he gonna show his true colors. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are the 10 kings. The 10 horns are the 10 kings. Is the commanders in chief of the brass, and the military fighting forces, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. In other words, with the commanders in chief who won World War III, the brass, which was the stomach of brass spoken of in Daniel chapter 2, once these military fighting forces take and win World War, the commanders in chief, who was the top brass, I said, they will all be ordained to be a leader, world superpower one day, 1 hour. These have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings, and they that are with him are called the chosen and the faithful, Jesus Christ. And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the whore cities are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. They'll hate the CIA in the beginning, in the end, and I will tell you why they will hate her. And shall make her desolated and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. For God hath put it in their heart to fulfill his will, and to agree, and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the word of God shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest, that great city which reigns over the kings of the earth, which is the United States of America, which is the head of gold spoken of in Daniel chapter 2. And now, he's going to make them hate the whore. What he's going to do, I spoke that in one of the early recordings, and it's a recording in Daniel chapter 4. Once they take the oil, alleged that these people are terrorists, and go over there and take the oil and say, well, we can run our factories and everything, God spoke through Daniel, say he's going to cut down the tree, shake off its leaves, and leave it only a band of iron and a band of brass of the tree. A tree cannot yield fruits without its branches, neither and its limbs. If God cut it down and only leave a stump, I've never seen a stump bear in my life. So what God is going to do, all this effort that the CIA took and lied to the peoples and told them, if we take this oil because of their richness and stuff, and because their currency have no value without a natural resource to back it up, and they have created all of this crap upon the face of earth, and the peoples of the earth have overpopulated this earth by this craft, thinking that they could have it all. They vote a man out and vote a man in if he can't fulfill their will. Then understand that the will belongs to God, that God created everything, and he created the natural resource in here. If God don't give them the natural resource, then the president cannot be prosperous. But the president, without the ministers telling the people the truth, and the president not speaking the truth, say you can't have it all, but the people's always demanding more. And if a president come in there with a sound mind and explain sometimes a man running, he cannot run on sound merit. They want to know what can this man give to them. The world. This is the whole world. And when the whole world go through great exploitation and take and create all of these crafts, vehicles and everything, and they become addicted to oil, this oil, their addiction drive them to do things that they wouldn't normally do if these vehicles didn't exist. So what God did, he brought a curse upon them. He spoke to Abraham, the foundation of earth. I curse you and I bless them.